America, grab a cocktail because tonight we're about to share George Clooney's beauty secrets. Plus, you heard it here first, Rihanna for president. It could happen. What? Trust me.
Tonight on Punchline, two teams of comedians use today's headlines to come up with the best punchlines. Our headliners, Kelsey Cook, Esther Ku, and Soltanovich. And the challengers, Ryan Stout, Luke Thayer, and Chris Wylde. And now, Punchline. Here's your host, Marc Istook.
Tonight. Welcome to Punchline, everybody. We have a spectacular episode for you this evening. As always, our two teams of comedians are here, and they are ready to riff on today's headlines and compete for votes from our very loud live studio audience here in Hollywood. You can get on the action as well, especially if you are joining us live in Atlanta and Minneapolis. Vote at playpunchline.com. Elsewhere, just enjoy the laughs because tonight it is the battle of the sexes, take two. Yes, our men, the challengers.
Yeah.
I use that term men loosely, but they're the best we can find on short notice on a Thursday. Going up against our headliners, the ladies. Two teams tonight are battling not just for gender supremacy, but for the coveted Punch Bowl, which is, there it is, currently held by the challengers. So let's play a little Punchline, shall we?
Please.
All right.
We're going live.
Yes, we are live.
Right.
Yes. That's live. Yeah.
So watch it with the Shucky Darns and the Good Gollies.
Watch those first three words.
Mother father.
Hey, punchlines in this round are worth 50 points, so let's get started by playing a little Name That Title. Maybe you folks saw this today. Hillary Clinton's upcoming book about the 2016 presidential election finally has a title. What happened? That's the best they can come up with. What happened? So, comedians, what was her second choice for that title? Go, Ryan.
I'm with herbal remedies.
Kelsey.
Your country's just not that into you.
Just no, it's not that into you. Chris.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe of Only Pantsuits.
Kira.
I think another title would be You Idiots!
Luke.
I stayed with Bill for this.
Ryan.
America's very last election.
Esther.
Good night, moon. Goodbye, free world.
Chris.
A Tale of Two Losses.
Luke.
Lost twice.
They were just emails.
Kelsey.
How to lose an election in 10 days.
All right, audience, let's weigh in. Challengers or headliners, the men or the women, who gets the nod?
Oh,
Headliners! It would have been a little ironic on Battle of the Sexes night if the ladies had lost the Hillary Clinton
Yeah,
show.
we
So,
needed this.
congratulations.
And what's strange is there are more women voters, but that didn't work out the first time.
Well, the popular vote.
Yeah.
It's the popular vote.
For history! You're going to blame me for history.
Oh, we're going to continue this all night long. All right, moving on to our next headline as the ladies have a 50-0 lead. It is official. Science has confirmed that George Clooney has the world's most handsome face. Doctors used the Greek golden ratio of beauty and found that Clooney is 91.68% perfect. Side note, Ryan Gosling has the perfect nose and Marc Istook excellent earlobes. So I got that going for me. Comedians, what does the golden ratio of beauty say about you? Go. Esther.
Error. Please open your eyes.
Nice personality.
Oh. Kelsey.
Shouldn't you be at the Applebee's hosting station?
Kira.
I have the perfect ratio of chin hairs to mustache.
Oh, it should be 0. Ryan.
It said, "Oh, Mr. Stout, we've never measured you. Step aside, Clooney."
Oh, Chris.
Those dimples make you look like your face has two butts.
Esther.
89% jaundice detected.
Luke.
Say something!
Stick to comedy.
I think
We needed those points, Luke!
I think Esther stole Luke's jokes.
I don't want to follow her every
All right,
time.
audience, George Clooney, the man or the women, who was funniest? 100 to 0. Let's keep going, shall we? Maybe you saw this, the hilarious Tiffany Haddish. She's got a new smash hit movie out called Girls Trip with Jada Pinkett Smith. Made $31 million last weekend, by the way. During the shoot, Tiffany says she taught Jada and Will Smith about Groupon. So comedians, what else don't rich mega superstars know about? Go. Ryan.
Any of these headliners.
He's so bitter. Getting a mammogram at Costco.
They do that? Chris.
That super long receipt at CVS. What's the deal
It's
with
like,
that?
yeah. Kelsey.
Getting your Christmas ham at Arby's.
They got the meats. Luke.
Their own children.
Chris.
Target is incredible.
Ryan.
They don't know that the Sprint guy used to be the Verizon guy.
It's true.
Weird, right? What's he doing, Luke?
Poor people.
No
Esther.
idea.
That Section 8 housing doesn't have doormen.
No, it doesn't? Ryan.
Nothing. We know everything.
There
We
you
know
go.
everything.
Time's up, everybody. Let's see the votes. Headliners or
Get on the board here,
challengers.
boys.
Who was funniest?
Yeah.
Got time for the challengers to get on the board. It is 100 to 50. Media company Now This is teaming up with Chase Bank to try to help millennials feel better about going to the bank. So, comedians, how can the banks get millennials to trust them? Go. Chris.
Convince millennials that checking accounts are fire!
So lit. Kelsey.
Add us back to our parents' bank accounts,
That would help a lot. Yeah, Ryan.
please.
Skinny checkbooks.
Esther.
A vegan piggy bank.
Chris.
Roth IRAs with cute doggy ear filters.
Oh, that's the best. Kira.
Tell them that banks are so vintage.
Luke.
With every deposit, you get a participation trophy.
Kira.
Like, put a sad emoji if they're overdrawn.
Ryan.
Luke, go again.
Avocado toast with every new account.
Took my avocado toast joke. All right, audience, make a deposit by voting headliners or challengers. Would it be inappropriate to say in the Battle of the Sexes that the women are mopping the floor with the men?
It's not inappropriate.
You still beat Venus Williams in tennis.
150 to 50 as we wrap up round one. We got plenty more punchline coming up. Like, what could the military possibly be doing with $84 million worth of Viagra? Plus, which of these comedians was a Russian spy? We'll be right back. I'm TV's Marc Istook, and you may know me from the news and other stuff. Well, we're bringing you the news everyone is talking about because we're joking about it. So like, follow, and subscribe to Punchline. All right, it is the Battle of the Sexes, round two, as the ladies have a 150 to 50 lead over the men as they try to take home the Punch Bowl trophy. Just a reminder, if you are in Atlanta or Minneapolis, you can vote right now watching live. Go to playpunchline.com. Everybody else, just enjoy round two where the punchlines are worth 100 points. Let's get started by playing a little fast and slogan. Ryan, you should like this one. The U.S. military spends $84 million a year on pills like Viagra and Cialis for its troops. So comedians, please come up with a new slogan for the U.S. Army. Go. Kelsey.
The Army, we're coming for you.
If your army's strong for more than 4 hours, consult a physician.
Esther.
Get your Purple Heart on.
Ryan.
Army. It happens to a lot of guys.
So I hear. Kelsey.
The Army, we know how to pitch a tent.
Luke.
Army, be all more than you can normally be.
Esther.
ISIS isn't the only thing we're pounding.
Ryan.
Be part of the action once and never again.
Chris.
The few, the proud, the purple.
All right, audience, let's see those votes. Challengers or headliners. Who was funniest? 250 to 50 lead. Hey, this one should be good for the guys. We're going to play a little What's the Headline? Star Trek legend and 86-year-old William Shatner had a scare yesterday when his horse and buggy flipped over at a horse show in Kentucky. Now he's fine, and they actually ended up winning first place. But comedians, what's the headline? Go. Kira.
This is why old people shouldn't drive.
Ryan.
Horse spooked by Shatner singing.
Kelsey.
William Shatnered his pants.
Luke.
Star wreck.
Esther.
William Shatner fails to cling on.
Kira.
Shatner, I barely know her.
Esther.
The Priceline on coordinator.
Chris.
My other horse and buggy is the Starship Enterprise.
Luke.
Somebody called Boston Legal.
There's a show he was on.
Yeah, he was on that. Yeah, it was. Kira.
He's now captain of the USS Fertilizer.
All right, audience, ladies or the men who get your votes.
Because it's poop.
Oh. 55% ladies with a 350 to 50 lead. Boy, guys, giving them quite an
During the
advantage
commercial,
there.
I'm going to transition to the women's team.
Hey, let's move on to our next headline, shall we? Charlize Theron's new spy movie, which I can't wait to see, Atomic Blonde, was released tonight in theaters across the country. So, comedians, if there was a spy movie about your life, what would it be called? Go. Chris.
The spy who loved himself quietly while his wife was sleeping.
Esther.
Casino Royale.
Ryan.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Stout.
I like that. Luke.
The man with the golden pun.
Kira.
Well, my name is Kira Soltanovich, so it would be called Kira Soltanovich.
Chris.
License to kill spiders so I can turn my wife on.
Luke.
After tonight, atomic bomb.
Chelsea.
Atomic Blonde and her 3 cats. It's really sad.
It doesn't sound like a spy movie at all. Ryan.
Stout Law.
Chris.
From Jersey with hate.
All right, audience. Let's see those votes. Headliners and challengers. 350 to 150 right now. The ladies still in the lead, but lots to play for. Coming up, Rihanna for president. Could it be true? Plus, Ozzy Osbourne, the winemaker. Yes, it's a thing. Punchline will be right back. If you liked what you just saw, be sure to follow Punchline. And if you didn't like it, you can go. All right. Boy, welcome back to Punchline. Body Riggs and Billie Jean King have nothing on us. It's the battle of the sexes round 2 where the women have a lead over the men, 350 to 150. But look, I have a feeling this is going to end up being close. Those votes will matter. So if you're watching live in Atlanta or Minneapolis, you can vote at playpunchline.com and pretend you're hanging out here, just deciding this whole male-female thing once and for all, right? In this round, punchlines are worth 150 points, so let's get right to it by playing a little fast and slogan. Hey, great news. Pop star Rihanna is advising France's President Macron on global education, right? Perfect. So comedians, if Rihanna ran for the U.S. presidency, which she couldn't because she's from Barbados, so that's unconstitutional, but if she could, what would her campaign slogan be? Go. Luke.
I'll get votes from a hopeless state.
Kelsey.
Rihanna, I'll go to twerk for you.
Kira.
Rihanna says, I can be president. I'm tough. Just ask Chris Brown.
Chris.
I'll put America back to work.
That's the...
Just kidding. See you at Coachella. Ella.
Luke.
Oh, nah, what's my name? Ms. President.
Chris.
Free healthcare under my umbrella. Ella.
Esther.
Let's not become Venezuela. Ella.
Ryan.
I don't want to sing.
Thank you. We owe like $50,000 in royalties after that punchline. All right, let's see what the audience has to say. Men or women? Despite being like off-key the entire time, you guys still took that one. It's 350 to 300 as we continue with, I don't know if this is good or disturbing. Ozzy Osbourne is selling wine now for $50 a bottle or for $500 for an autographed collector's edition. You can own Ozzy's Solar Red Wine. Comedians, what do you think Ozzy Osbourne wine tastes like? Go. Luke. Kelsey.
It tastes like Satan tears with a hint of Coke.
Chris.
Vodka, bat blood, and Sharon!
Esther.
Like cherries, plums, and rabies.
Ryan.
I don't want to do impersonations.
Kira.
It tastes like plastic surgery.
Chris.
I had 2 sips and I went off the rails on a crazy train! I'm still singing, Ryan.
Esther.
Like one of those vintage wines that expired in 1982, but you still have it anyway.
Oh, just
say it.
That's the buzzer, Luke.
I don't know what it tastes like. It's just uncorked. I don't.
Hey, audience, time to get those votes in. Headliners or challengers.
Say that.
I don't know.
But the men are leading right now 450 to 350. And when we come back, time for some punchlines for the best photos of the day as we play a little photo finish. Punchline will be right back. Great job, guys. The news everyone is talking about, we're joking about. Like, follow, and subscribe to Punchline.
Take a seat, everyone. Punchline is back.
Game on our hands tonight. Right now, the ladies in our Battle of the Sexes round 2 have 350 points, and if my math is correct, that's about 77% of the men's total of 450 points.
Okay.
Not saying, I'm just saying. So we're getting ready for our final round, and this is also our final chance for you folks at home to vote on who you think is funnier tonight. You can do so by going to playpunchline.com if you're watching live in Atlanta or Minneapolis. Everybody else can just sit here and see if my math was correct on that number there. Here's what we're going to do in photo finish. We're going to show you a series of photos, and our comics are going to give you their punchline. And then our voters will rate them on a scale of 0 to 100. That score will translate to points. So ladies, you can make up that 77% right here. Lots up for grabs. Since you are trailing, you guys will lead us off. So Kelsey, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, we're gonna put 90 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Let's play a little photo finish. Go.
Oh, God. I just wanted to look soups cash for the library.
77, Esther.
Rest in peace, Microsoft Paint.
Audience? 79, Kira.
That's a long way to go to cover a pimple.
Audience? 72, Kelsey.
Next. Goodwill is in the sky, right?
Audience? 85, Esther.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's my hamper!
Audience? 74, Kira.
This is how Mormons get rid of their secret underwear.
Let's see the votes. 81, Kelsey.
Next. What are you talking about? I am smiling.
Audience, 83, Esther.
Next. When you're raised by a single dad and you don't know you should wear your sports bra on the inside.
Audience, 69, Kira.
Next. Я говорю по-русски.
72, Kelsey.
Do you want to be my friend?
Audience, 70, Esther.
Next. Watch out, Tanya Harding's behind you.
Audience, let me see the vote. 67.
All right, ladies.
All right. Well done, ladies. 1,181 points. So, gentlemen, you know what you have to do. You got to top that number. Put 90 seconds on the clock. Ryan, are you ready?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Let's play a little photo finish. Go.
Brokeback Fountain.
Audience.
Really?
53.
Oh, this is bias.
Breaststroke mountain.
Audience. 59. I'm detecting a theme. Luke.
Okay, I don't know what these guys are talking about. I see 2 guys swimming.
Audience. 75. Ryan.
Next. Exonerated from prison after 280 years.
Audience. 72. Chris.
Get a room.
Let's see the votes. 68. Luke.
Okay, I don't know what these guys are talking about. I see a dude holding a turtle.
Audience. 65. Ryan.
Next.
Oh.
The mayor of Brooklyn.
Audience. 65. Chris.
If all the Red Hot Chili Peppers had a kid.
Audience. See the resemblance. 72. Luke.
Okay, I don't know what these guys are talking about. I see a man.
Audience. 82. Ryan.
The North American hippo tries to stay cool.
Audience. 82 points. Whenever the headliner or the challenger can't get the joke out because he's laughing, that's a good sign. But does it mean it's a good enough sign for these guys to win? Your final score tonight, the headliners, 1,181 points. The challengers, 1,143. Comedians for hanging out with us, our live studio audience, all the folks behind the scenes that made it happen, and you folks at home for watching as well. Remember, keep up with the headlines, and we will bring you the punchlines. He's lost. Good night, everybody.
Well done.
Follow at Punchline TV Show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. What is it? MySpace? Farmers Only. Tinder?